Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Now let's take a look in the gold market. Here we have less changes compared to euro currency. So gold market right now stands in some expectations, some waiting, which is because the ceasefire agreement between Iran and Israel, well, breaking every time. So it's they are not hurry up with following it, and it's actually make the Donald Trump to be angry on them. So as a result, this gold market also stands in some indecision situation where the traders just watching what will happen next. On the daily chart, as you can see, we don't have lots of changes. Trend remains bearish. Potentially market could keep going slightly lower, but at the same time it is too early to speak about the breaking of the bullish tendency, because market has the free space right down to the 31 area and lower, and this will not break the overall bullish tendency. So only downside breakout could make us think about the deeper retracement and some changing of the patterns on the higher time frames. But for now, as we explained yesterday, we easily could imagine this potential butterfly if even market will drop back to the 32 area. So on the 4 time frame chart, market stands very close to the completion of the free drive pattern. It's almost the few cents here, and actually, if you remember yesterday, it was the major problem, the major tricky moment here. So should we wait for completion of the free drive, or we could consider taking the long position earlier, whether this completion of the free drive will happen or not. And we yesterday discussed the 3 options how we usually deal with the current situation. Now it seems that the free drive probably will be done by the few reasons. First of all, on the 4 time frame chart, you could see that potential bearish grabber might be formed. This is the major pattern that you need to keep an eye on. Scalp traders, if you trade on intraday charts, also could think about using this pattern for a scalp short position with a drop down to the 32.90 below these lows, because the risk will be very small based on this pattern. So because the top of the grabber stands very close, but they're not trying to anticipate it. So market has to close below the MACD line. If it will not happen, that there will not any grabber. Another reason why I think that this chances still exist, on the hourly chart, the overall performance here and the way how market shows the pullback, it seems that this is just a minor response of the butterfly. So the 30% pullback of the butterfly drop has happened. Now this standing here is also not very impressive. So other words speaking, we don't have any bullish impulse here. We do not see something like this in action. This is just some kind of the minor response for now. That's why I think that the chances to see the completion of the OP are not really small. Second, if you take a look carefully, you could see that here in fact we have the bread and butter sell pattern in place. With the getting grabber, it will be a great chance to go short if you trade on intraday charts. So we have great thrust down, pull back to the 30%, which is actually background for bread and butter. And target of this bread and butter probably might be not just the 618 support of this upper direction, but the OP. Finally, another reason why I think so, that take a look at an extension of this small stressing swing. 127 target of this extension actually agrees with the OP target. It means that potentially we could get here the butterfly as well. And after that, market could start forming something bullish, or at least prepare some moderate pullback up from this level. That and towards what I'm tending to keep an eye on the gold market right now.